Hello everyone and welcome back to Atari Vault. This time we're going to be playing tennis. I'm kind of curious how the heck this is going to be different from Pong. I can't imagine it'd be too much different. Or, well, what would be kind of neat is if like you did tennis but in breakout style. I think that would be also really cool in real life. I'm not sure how that would work in real life. Anyway, let's look at the manual here and see what we got. Yeah, Realsports tennis. So... you're in the third set. Really? Really? You're just going to start me in the third set, huh? That seems problematic. So, yeah. Use a controller. If this is a two-player game, I'm going to be upset. Is it only two players? Game variations. Okay, no. It's fast or slow. Alright. I can get behind that. Begin by playing a one-player slow practice, or a slow game. Practice different shots against the computer to improve your tennis skills. Then try mixing your shots to catch the computer off guard. Can you actually catch the computer off guard? Because if it's anything like Pong... actually, didn't we play something like this where it was like... yeah, I mean, Pong would be it, right? Where the computer basically just tracked the shot. And, well, I guess the computer had like a top speed, though. So slow is not on the ball speed. Slow is on the paddle speed. That's very likely. Also, are they doing mixed doubles here? Because usually you don't have men and women playing together like this, but I guess it's possible. Hold up, though. Hold up. Do we actually control the paddle? Or the, what else do you call it? The racket. The racket. You tell me we actually control the racket? Yeah, difficulty switches. Nobody gives a shit. What about... I don't think we control the racket? Okay, hold on. I was just jumping past this and see. Okay, so there's the scoreboard. How is that controller action? Okay, no. You can personalize the Realsports tennis scoreboard entering your name or your player's name. Move the joystick, select the letter, space, or period from a scrolling alphabet. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, personalized scoreboard, big deal. Can't even see what names they chose here, but alright. Okay, and then move your desk down until you don't have to. Player control. Move your joystick in the same direction you want your player to run. Press the controller button to serve the ball. In the one-player game, the computer player waits until you press the red button before serving. Oh, so the computer always serves. Okay. In some games, the right controller button is used to swing the racket. Okay. Normal lob and smash. Normal shot is hit when your player is in a standing position or is moving from side to side. A smash is your player runs towards the net. And a lob as your player runs away from the net. Okay. You can angle your shot by hitting in the Pong. Okay, so it's a little different from Pong, but it's Pong if you can move in the Y direction. Alright, I can get behind that. If you're in trouble, try hitting a lob. This will give you time to reposition yourself on the court and maybe throw your opponent off balance. Maybe. When your opponent moves to the net, hit the ball to the baseline. Your opponent will have a hard time returning the ball on time. Another tactic is try to hit the ball past your opponent down the sidelines. Yeah, basic tennis things. So they actually have a place where you can write down your best scores. That's hilarious. And also kind of indicative of, well, why the hell don't you just have a scoreboard in the freaking game? I know you only have 8 kilobytes of memory. Really impressive with only 8 kilobytes of memory, though. Alright, let's do this. Of course we're gonna personalize the scoreboard, right? Do we have to do it every time, though? That'd be kind of sucky. Let's start with slow. It recommends slow, so let's do it. Player 1 hits the ball automatically, or if fire is pressed. Let's do it automatically for now, until we get used to it. So I would suspect that we're the bottom player, but we'll find out. Player 2 hits the ball. Well, okay, we don't have a player 2, so whatever. Alright. Let's do this, and let's customize this. Of course, we're going to do P, I, E, C, E. There we go. And then we just do down arrow. There we go. Alright, they're going to wait for us. Yeah, okay, so computer's up top. So, yeah, so when you get to... well, we can't move around yet. Oh, no, wait. Hold up. That's me at the top. Oh, that's going to totally throw me off. I thought that was me down at the bottom. Alright, we can do this anytime. Let's do it. Yeah, it's totally me up top. Okay, no problems. No problems so far. Okay, we got him. We got him. I guess because he's moving too slow to be able to accurately do this. And not having to hit the fire button is actually, like, a real bonus here. Oh, again. Too slow. There you go. There you go. Bop. Okay, this is actually a little too easy. Maybe I should turn the button on at least. Oh, man, I didn't even have to do that one, did I? Was it actually offsides? Oh, no. No, just barely inside the line. All right, no problem. No problem. He's, like, real close to the net now. He's going to have an issue. I'm not even letting it hit the ground. That's hilarious. Isn't there a rule in tennis that it has to hit the ground? Or am I making that up? You could play volleyball with it, I guess, if you really wanted to. I'm not going to be able to do much with this unless I, like, move up. Move up. Buff it. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, there we go. Did it. Oh, now we're switching sides? Oh, man. Did they do this in real tennis, too? Because this will freaking throw me off, switching sides like this. All right, let's do it. Could be the... Okay, see? See? Told you it was going to throw me off. All right, whenever you're ready, man. There we go. No big deal. No big deal. Just hit the ball nice and easy. Down the center. Or not down the center, but, you know, in a place they don't expect it to be. That's where it's really got to happen. Okay, no problem. We just got to intercept. That's all we have to do. We're playing Pong right now. What the actual hell? I was at the ball. You guys saw that, right? You guys totally saw that. The game cheated me out of my victory there. Wasn't really a victory, but, you know, cost me some points. All right, all I'm doing is moving side to side. If we, I didn't catch it in time. Okay, whenever you're ready, man. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just lob it down the way. Bop. Too fast for you, boyo. Anytime you're ready. Anytime you're ready. What the act? I was at the ball. I was at the ball. I call bull and shit at the same time. You want a volleyball? Too late, man. Lob it down the field. You know what this is missing? Whenever I watch tennis, and it's not very often, but whenever I watch tennis, there's always this huge, like, huge sounds, like, ugh, yeah, hee, ho, da. You know, as they go through here. In men's tennis, women's tennis, whatever, man, there's always these huge grunts whenever they use the racket. And, I mean, it's really impressive. You can tell they're usually, you know, putting in their maximum effort. Dude, I got smoked. Got smoked. Okay, we're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. Being down at the bottom here is totally throwing me off, though. This must happen in real tennis, and I can't imagine this being something they just decided to make up. Alright, let's do this. I don't even know how to read the scores. I know in tennis it's like 15 love or something like that. I don't know why love means 0. 30 love. Why does love mean 0? That's supposed to be like a commentary. Oh, what the hell, man? See, it's so hard to judge my distance on the ball. I mean, the ball is a shadow, so I gotta give the game creators credit for this. Because the ball having freaking shadow in 1985 is damn impressive. Or 83, or whatever the hell this is. I mean, it's actually tracking the ball really well. There's no point at which it gets distracted. Oh, I was trying to lob, and I just got pulled off. Anyway, it is distracting, but the shadow itself keeps pace properly. I mean, it works. So, way to go on the technical aspect of that. That must have been, like, one of the hardest things to program, I think. Okay, here we go. We're up top again. Okay, I think this time we can just smoke him. No big deal. Let's try lobbing it. Oh. Alright. You want to play volleyball? We can play volleyball. I mean, volleyball is actually the next game. That's the next episode. If you want to do this, sure, we can do this. I imagine the volleyball game is going to be, like, we control, like, 6 players. It's going to be really difficult. Alright, anytime you want to hit it to me. I'll let you have that point, just to let you know. Also, there's not a lot of time in whenever I watch tennis that they actually go up, like, this far on the court. Usually if you go up this far, something's gone horribly wrong. Usually you want to stay just a little bit off sides. Yeah, see what I didn't do there. Just a little bit off sides so that, you know, the ball only needs to hit the ground once. Oh, man, see, going forward is not going to work. You know, the ball only hits once. And you do have a little bit of problem when it goes towards the sides there, but And that's mostly how they get each other is, you know, send it offside, just bounce a little bit off the line, and that's all you get. Yeah, see, like that. Deuce? What the frill's a deuce? There we go. Nope, he's too slow. All right, I think we can speed this up. I think we're fine with speeding it up next game. Oh, look at that. 3-1. Feeling bad yet? You should be feeling bad. You're a computer. You can't feel bad. All right, sure, volleyball it. The hell. Or, badminton, actually. That's what it would be, isn't it? Isn't badminton the one where it can't actually hit the ground because it's a little birdie thing? It's called a birdie because it flies, I guess? Though it's weird, though, right? I mean, badminton's always a little weird for me. It is basically a cross between volleyball and tennis. But not being able to hit the ground at all. I mean, it's definitely like a 4-player game, right? 2 players each team. Try to cover each other a little bit. Try lobbing it down. No? Didn't work? All right. Oh, okay. No problem. I can move really fast. You can't, though. But yeah, so someone else to cover for you. It's like, you know, volleyball. Can you play volleyball with only 2 players? 1 person per team? You can. I think you're going to get an incredible amount of scoring, though. You know, you're going to get like a 45... I'm going to say a 45-minute game? No, that's wrong. 45 scoring game. If you do, like... I mean... The chances are that you're going to have a score, like, every, like, half minute. Just because... Okay, that I think they gave to me. Mostly because it's going to be real easy to psych your opponent out. It's like tennis. It'd be really easy to psych out. Okay, all I'm doing is moving side to side here. Are we actually going to be able to score anything on this guy? Here, try lobbing it that way. No? How about lobbing that way? No? That was just barely done there. Okay, no problem. No problem. He's like right on the net, man. They can't be good for your... something. I don't know what. No! Okay, good. We got it. Whew, man, that he fought hard for that one. Gotta give him credit. You know, the invisible computer man. No. Not gonna do it. That's okay. Also, I'm having trouble deciding if our player is having like a weird shirt day. I'm not sure if he has like a shirt that's showing off his belly button, or if he's just holding his hand weird. It kind of looks like a little bit of both. But I don't know. I can't decide. Maybe. I mean, do tennis players, do they usually hold their hands off to the side? I guess, why wouldn't you, right? I mean, you don't usually need 2 hands due to the tennis racket. Occasionally you will if you want to get like a really good lob in there. But most likely not. Alright, punch it. Yeah, there we go. Can't get that one. No! What did I do? I thought I hit the balls. What I did. Okay, there we go. Offside. No problem. Bop it. No, I said bop it, not let it pass you by like a damn fool. That is way more syllables. Okay, so 4-2. We're not going great here. When the hell is the set over? I thought we were going to be able to play another game, but so far that does not seem to be the case. I mean, the entire episode in this one game. I guess we could always switch up. I mean, we're clearly going to win, right? Or are we overconfident now and it's totally going to fuck us up? Is fast beatable? I mean, already we're getting some incredible plays from the AI here. Being able to knock the ball where we want it. Yeah, there we go. But if he's faster, if he's as fast as we are, I'm not sure there's actually a way for us to win. I keep hitting the A button to fire, and I know it's silly. Okay, here we go, up top again. I don't know what decides whether or not we switch sides, but alright. So I guess it makes sense to switch sides, right? I mean, if you have, like, the sun in your eyes, at least this way the sun will only be in your eyes for, like, half the game, right? So that's something. And I'm not even sure that's necessarily true. Because if you're facing, like, west to east, and the game goes on for long enough, well, I guess no guarantee. I mean, how long do tennis games usually last? By this estimation, I would assume like half an hour, but I don't know. It's been too long since I've seen a tennis game. Last one was the Summer Olympics. Didn't actually go to the Summer Olympics. I was just watching them. Summer Olympics, what was that? 2012? Had to be 2012, right? I didn't watch the 2016. That's only because I don't have any kind of cable. Okay, we actually got the second thing filled now. Now I'm really confused. Okay, we'll make that work. You tell me that whole thing was the first set? So now we're only now getting... Or no, the whole... No, part of that was the first set. Then we just finished the second set. Now we're on the third set. The third set, the final set? I think so. I think so. There we go. Nope, not gonna do it. There you go. No. Alright. Brilliantly played, brilliantly played. Nope. Down we go. Yes. I mean, technically the score right now is 40-0. It's pretty embarrassing. Oh no, here we go. Switch sides. Alright, whenever you're ready, man. What? No, I was at the ball. Excuse me. Ref. I think you'll find that I was at the ball. And that you are a flaming pile of feces who deserves to be stomped on while you're on fire. But I'm not going to stomp on you even if you were on fire. That's how much I think that it was not deserved. No, actually, I think this is the second set. I think this is, in fact, the second set because my score just changed. No! Damn it. Okay, switching sides at least gives, like, the other player, in the computer game anyway, the benefit of being able to see their whole body. Whereas me right now, I can't see my whole body, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. And even though there's a shadow, it's a little bit difficult to see where the ball is. No! Okay, that one I knew I was going to be missing. But the shadow is really well done. If there was a shadow in Pong... Well, I don't think there needs to be a shadow in Pong, right? I think... So, I think the only reason not to flip this screen... what would it be, 90 degrees? Yeah, 90 degrees. The only reason not to flip the screen 90 degrees is because then it would be too much like Pong, right? But then you do this kind of north-south layup, then you really need to make sure that... Oh, that sucks. You really need to make sure there's some kind of shadowing. So, is this like more of a tech demo than anything else? Maybe. Maybe, I could see that. You know, hey, look, we can do shadows. And two-player movement. I mean, I don't know if you guys have more memory for this game or what, but it's actually kind of impressive. The way the characters move reminds me a lot of the way it was done in late 80s to early 90s adventure games for like the Amiga. I'm talking like Gold Rush, Space Quest, King's Quest. The movement is very similar. It's not identical. Obviously, there were a lot of improvements between, you know, this game and the old adventure games of Sierra fame. But there's still a lot of similarities. I mean, there's only so many ways to mimic the movement of the human body. And this is definitely up there. I think the soccer games, the football games, the basketball games, they didn't quite have it. But this actually, I think, does. I think it's pretty close. It's to the point where it's not even distracting, you know? I mean, there's nobody blinking in and out. There's definitely a fluidity of movement. Oh, man, come on. Don't even get me started there. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Just bonk it along. Try to move along the path and maybe move it a little bit over. Yeah, there we go. Make him think about it. Make him work for it. Okay, almost made me work for it there. That's not what I want. I don't want to work for it. I want you to work for it. I want to just sit back. Oh, man. Sit back and relax what I was going to say. Also, how does he have 0 and I have 4? Can we explain that? Oh, no, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's been so long since I've seen the scoring for tennis. So, yeah, the right side, the far right, is the score for this bout, I guess. I have no idea what the terminology is. And, like, the 4-0... Oh, man, I screwed that up. The 4-0 is the thing for the entire set. Nope. Okay, just barely got under it at a time. But it worked. It worked. Never knock it when it works. Alright, well, I mean, all we have to do is just track the ball, right? We track the ball, we're solid. Now, what's interesting thing is that the player here isn't, or the AI isn't actually tracking the ball. At least not as obviously as they were in the Pong. In the Pong? Yes, in the Pong. In the Pong, they were definitely tracking the ball, like, visibly. Whereas at this point, it's given them a little bit of time to mess up. And I think it works out to our advantage, obviously. Oh, dude. Okay, so I gotta get up close so I can see my whole body so I can get something in relation to something there. Okay, no big... Oh, man. Big deal. Maybe we just state... What? I was in front of it. How do you... Whoa, my God. I'm freaking in front of it, man. There's no excuse, okay? There's no excuse at all. Gotta get to the other side of the court, man. Can't let this stand. I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to be here. I want to switch sides. I want the sun to be in your eyes for once. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Knock you off that side of the court. There we go. That was it. We won. All right. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and do a fast game. Let's do fast. Hits the ball. We'll say if fire is pressed, just to give it a little bit of that extra little bit of difficulty. Okay. Oh, we have to set our name again, of course. You know what? My name today is Jack. Just because it is. There you go. My name's Jack. Okay, now he's on top of it. Gotta make sure you hit the ball. Hit the... Okay, see? Not hitting the fire button, that's a problem. Gotta hit the fire button every time it's to you. It's not just gonna happen automatically. Okay, but even fast... Is the ball moving faster? I think the ball is moving faster. I don't know if the AI player is moving faster. I don't think he is. It's hard to tell so far. No, I don't think he is. I think the ball is moving faster. Okay, well then we might still be able to pull this out here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, no big. We can do this. No! Good play. I can't even be mad. I can be mad at myself, but I can't be mad at you. Oh, okay, no big, no big. Just push it down the lane there. There we go. That's the kind of play I want. Okay. Alright. But make you run for it, man. Make you exercise. Okay, that was bad from my part. No, I didn't hit the fire button at the right time. Okay, it's definitely harder when you actually have to, you know, hit the fire button and not just line yourself up with the ball. Obviously, that would make sense. The other way would be like, you know, kids play time. And this would be like, okay, now it's time for the adults to sit down and play. The adults sit down and play tennis a lot? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, nowadays, certainly. Video games aren't just for kids anymore, but it used to be, you know, back when I was a kid, my dad saw video games as, you know, oh, okay, neat little technical challenge, you know? But it wasn't actually, like, something he would sit down and do, at least not for a long time. He would sit, I mean, even today, he doesn't play, like, first-person shooters. He plays, you know, strategy games. Stuff he can actually take his time at and think about. And I appreciate that. I do the same thing, you know. I play Macy XCOM. But he's more the type for, like, long-term strategy games, like Stellaris or, you know, Pax Imperia. Oh, damn, I haven't played Pax Imperia in forever. Civilization. Civilization would probably be a good example right now, because that's what he's playing. Civ 6 just came out, man. That should date this video a lot. Civ 6, man. Playing Civ 10 now in the year 2020. I am so distracted by my own commentary. I'm flubbing this one up. That's my excuse. I don't know if it holds. It might. It might. I don't know. See, it says first player fast, so I kind of think maybe he is faster. But he's not, like, super fast. You know, he's still beatable fast. I can appreciate that. That's a difficult line to watch. Or to hit, you know? You gotta be just good enough to give a challenge. But not to the point where the only chance you have is if you don't screw up at all. You know? Right now, we're at the point where, okay, I mean, I just need to be a little bit better at tracking the ball. But otherwise, he doesn't have stand chance. I mean, maybe this would be like medium difficulty if this was actually, you know, on the same type of difficulty. But they only had like an A-B difficulty switch, right? So there's only so much you can do with that. So, oh, you know what? Maybe because I didn't make him fast. Maybe because I only made the ball fast? Because the ball is definitely faster, right? I think that's something we can agree on. The ball is faster, but I don't think the player is. But I think that's the setting we can do, is set the player to be faster. He's doing pretty well, though. He doesn't seem to be needing to be going very fast. Oh, man. No, this is going to be over before it even begins. Alright, no big deal. No big deal. Just make him work for it. Okay, he made us almost go across the court there, but that still worked. There we go. Nope, nope. Okay, no big deal. Still good. You want to play volleyball? We can play a little bit of volleyball. It's not actually volleyball anymore, though, because the ball's moving faster. When the ball was moving slower, we could play volleyball. Or badminton, I guess, since we have rackets. No big deal. Badminton always seems to slow down. And I realize, you know, it's kind of the effect of what the birdie does, right? But, oh man, I messed up my hit. But the main problem, I think, is that it can't hit the ground. And that makes every game stop. Because as soon as it hits the ground, yeah, okay, somebody has to go and pick up the ball and serve it again. Birdie, ball, whatever. And I don't know, that just slows down the game. It's the same problem I have with football. Is every time the ball hits the ground, you have to go and serve again. It's like, man, didn't we just do this? Just play the ball where it lays, you know? Just go with it. See what happens. That's why I like Blood Bowl. You just play the ball as it lays. You don't have to worry about serving again until someone actually scores. And that's why I like tennis. Or soccer. Soccer, the ball can stay there if you like, but it's not going to stay there for very long. Oh, man, seriously? Seriously, we're just gonna bat back and forth, huh? That doesn't seem like something I want to do. There we go. Oh, I didn't knock him off his. Didn't work. He worked on me there. All right, 1-3. This is not cool, man. This is not cool. I don't want to die. Please don't let me die. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got an AD. What the hell does AD mean? I don't know. I didn't tie it up though. This is definitely a problem. Love it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Speed it up that way. I mean, that was straight to his racket, so that didn't help. There we go. Getting better at playing this bottom game. Bottom game? I mean, I could see that being like an actual thing if it was always, you know, top bottom. It always does seem like it's filmed that way. Anytime it's on, you know, like ESPN or something, it always seems like the camera's in one place. I've never seen... Man, I'm dying here. Anytime the camera placement only seems to be like on one side of the court. Doesn't seem to be on both sides. So you're not switching sides, seeing what, you know, player 2 is doing. You're always the only time you see what player 2 is doing is when they switch sides of the court. So I see. So the only reason I can think of why it would be important to switch up sides of the court is, like I said, if the sun's in your eyes. But wouldn't that just be solved if, like, you played indoors? That's how basketball solves the problem. I mean, I would guess that the same thing would happen in volleyball then. You'd have to change sides of the court, right? Does that happen? Maybe? I mean, right now, I'm in America, so when I think volleyball, I think that it's played on the beaches of the world. In which case, most beaches are going to be either East or West Coast. I would think volleyball would be done West Coast. In which case, it's always going to be on your right or on your left. I mean, depending on which side you're facing, right? North or south. It's never going to be in your eyes. But that's not exactly true because, I mean, the sun moves around the earth and not exactly a direct... I mean, it's a pattern. But it's not, you know, always in the direct west and always in the direct south. It's a little bit, you know, southeast. Or not... Yeah, southeast. Or... Southeast east? It's not south-southeast. There we go. Man, I'm getting creamed here. You know some creamed I'm getting? We're also approaching the end of the episode, and I've switched to the volleyball commentary, so I suppose I should just switch down to that episode. It's alright. I don't think we're going to win. Oh, okay. See, that was close. That was not, though. That was horrible. Alright, we're going to finish off this set, and that's going to give us an indicator of how we're going to do. Most likely, though, it's going to be horrible. Oh, see, like that. The ball moving quick, though, and having to press the fire button. I think it would have been a couple of times. Yeah, see, this is bad. 2 to 6 is just awful. Just terrible. But actually having to hit the fire button to swing the racket makes it for a much more difficult game. In which case, I should see like spending a couple hours doing this. Probably not much longer than that, but really, I mean, the Atari games, there are only a couple of games so far that I would actually spend like days on. I can't even think what they would be right now, but it's probably not going to be any sports game. I like sports games. They're okay because I like it that they distill the rules down to something you can actually understand, whereas nobody explains the rules when you're watching sports, right? Mainly because that would be really annoying for like the diehard fans. Like, oh my god, he's explaining the rules again. You know, it's really annoying. So that's understandable. They have to explain the rules to you, though, as a player, because then you have to know how to, you know, actually make those rules happen in real life. Though, some problems I have with, like, the Madden 2012, I think it was, last time I played, something like that, was that there's a lot of just assumed rules, and it was just, you know, this is just what happens. Like, oh, wait a minute, why did the game stop playing? Why do you guys just stop the timer in the middle of nothing? The ball just hit the ground. The problem was when I played Blood Bowl tabletop, and I was trying to make that match up, and that does not work at all. Oh, what the actual hell? I swung my racket. It was lined up, I swear it was. It needs to be before it actually hits the racket. There you go. Made him think about it first. Oh, I thought for sure I had him there. No, don't play badminton with me, sir. Get away from the net. How do I get him away from the net? I gotta hit the ball like down, like the right side, or the left side, or the, I don't know, man. Just push it away. No. The problem is that he gets up in the net, man. That's it. We're done. Oh man, talk about being done. I think we are done. All right. So I'm gonna do something a little bit unusual. I'm not gonna end on the title screen, but this has been Realsports Tennis in the Atari Vault. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.